So I've been wanting to create a MILS plate system for my modular city. As I continue to grow my modulars, I want to get ahead of the game so I don't have to transfer them later. I've seen a lot of different ways to build MILS plates. I've heard they're very expensive, they can be frustrating, so I wanted to create one on a budget, mainly using pieces that I've had from old Lego sets that I've been digging up and finding. So that's what I wanted to show you today. So the first thing you're going to need is the 32 by 32 base plate. Obviously, you can go different size plates for whatever you're using, but for this, that cost me about $10 from the Lego store. And then the only other pieces I bought were I saw these at the Lego store, pick bricks, and I wanted to buy those because I thought I would need them. I bought 16 8x8 bricks. The Lego store was really cool and allowed me to fit them all in the smaller size. So I'd only have to pay $9 compared to fitting it in the full brick and paying, $18 or whatever. However, I did learn that I needed more pieces and other pieces. So obviously, if I buy more in the future, I know what to get, which is going to be a better situation for me. Besides that, I'm going to use 7 of these 2x2 bricks. I'm going to use 20 of these 1x2 bricks. This is a major difference from what I've seen a lot of people do when they build MILS plates. I'm going to use 4 of these 1x2 connecting bricks with the hole in it. Obviously for the ends, for the connections. Also, I'll be using 4 of these 1x4 bricks with the 3 holes, just to keep things uniform on each side. I'll be using 6 4x2 bricks. This is from a very old Lego set. Obviously, it's got the smiley face, but it is Lego. I'm going to be using 6 of those to kind of mix and match a bunch of pieces so that way I'm able to get a strong foundation. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take these 2x2 bricks and place them in each corner of the 32 by 32 base plate. Once you get those connected, next I'm going to take 4 2x1 plates and I'm going to place them right in the middle on the edge pieces so that way I can continue to fill out my perimeter. My next thing I'm going to do is connect my 4 2x1 pieces with the connector ability on opposite ends to keep that unique uniform look with the overall base plate. Once I've done that, I'm going to take my 1x4s with connecting holes, and obviously you can mix and match the 2x1s with the 1x4s. I even have some that are larger that as I continue to do this, if I run out of plates, I'll be able to access those to the point where, I could have an entire wall that has that connectability to it. For these, I'm going to go ahead and put them roughly right there. So now I have my outer wall built. Next is where we're going to put our biggest pieces, these 2x4s, and we're going to align them with the 2x2s as well as the 2x1s as well as the 4x1s on the base plate. So I'm going to go ahead and start placing those, lining them up accordingly. With those smaller pieces. This is going to provide a very firm foundation. Once we've got those, I'm going to take my last 3 2x2 pieces and place them on this middle row, again lined up with each piece so far, so it's perfectly symmetrical. So then the last thing we're going to do is take our 1x2, remaining 1x2 bricks, and start placing them as the middle foundation point in between each row and column. So that way you have, move those back the other way. So that way you have 3 up, 3 across, 3 across, 3 up. They'd be 3 from each edge, and you can start creating those in line as well with the rest of the pieces so that everything runs straight, symmetrical, as well as coming back from the middle rows. You can put them in between move these ones down. So that way, at the end, your base plate looks roughly like that. That's what I go for. Obviously, there's no correct exact way to do it. And again, once we put our final base plates, you can see that those middle plates, the 1x2s, act as the support for those overall. So you can always even move them, need be, to make your necessary adjustments. So if we go ahead and start placing these base plates, the 8x8 base plates on top, we can start creating our very first MILS plate. Now again, obviously you don't need to use this exact technique. You don't need to use perfectly 8x8s. You can use many different. In fact, as I've continued to go through my old collections and clean pieces off and find pieces, I have found a number of potential pieces that I'm going to be using when I start building the rest of my MILS plates. So I'm going to continue pushing these ones on. Obviously, this is in my opinion, the funnest part, because then after this, you have to transfer over the modular, which is going to be, from what I understand and from what I have heard from many others, that is the most difficult part. And finally, going to place this last piece, and there you have it. My first MILS plate. Now you can see I have the 3x3 connecting on this side, as well if I flip it over, the 3x3 connecting on that side, and then I have the 1 connectors here, and if I flip that over, I also have the 1 connectors there. So I still have all the potential ports to connect to other MILS plates, and I still have a very sturdy base. So let me know in the comments what you think. I'll upload another video later of me transferring the first modular over to the MILS plate. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you think this is a good cost efficient way to upgrade to MILS. I mean, in total, I spent about $19, and then used all other remaining pieces. I could probably have even done it for cheaper, because I do know I have a number of other base plates as well as a number of these, not 8x8s, but some smaller ones that I can work to fix into this. So based on old plates, I'd say it's pretty sturdy, pretty firm, definitely better than nothing. But yeah, let me know what y'all think, and appreciate you watching. Bye.